Well, we're closing in about 100 points lower. 0.5% or so is the downtick that you're seeing on the futures. Sectorally, just want to mark what the color in the market has been. While technology, new age, chemical names have held out, not quite the case once again for infrastructure, power, metals, oil and gas and cap goods. They were the ones which continued to be hard hit. Bajaj Finance, of course, has hit a home run today. That stock lapped up about almost 5% in trade. And then, of course, there was Shriram too, which closed in higher by about 3.25%. And that was the case with the Chola Finance as well, which was a stark outperformer. That stock did very well in today's trading session. Other than that, of course, some of the large cap winners included the likes of Bharti. There was Wipro, which held out very smartly indeed. And then, of course, Maruti, Titan ahead of its numbers. Eicher reacted to its monthly auto sales numbers. All those stocks looked very good. Divi's Labs, Voltas, UPL were some of the other outperformers in trade. On the laggard side, L&T, BEL, the entire capex thing got sold into once again. L&T knocked off about almost 5%. BEL was down about 3%. And some of the consumption, or rather I should say staples names as well, did see a bit of a cool off. So Tata Consumer, Unilever, these two were laggard. ITC as well knocked down about almost 2%, and so did Britannia.
That's the way how the market construct looked like. If you talk about the sectoral performance, it was the IT index and the pharma index, the defenses that held out on trade today, both of them ending the day on a positive note. While on the other end, you had the energy, you have the PSU sectors that are under pressure, the mid to broader markets actually ending lower by about 2%. That's your small cap index. Metal as well was under pressure in trade today, given the fact that you had Trump that has announced a 10% tariff in China. You had the base metals that were dragging global markets, and that sort of has had its impact on the metal counters in trade today. Apart from that, FMCG is cooling off in trade today. You have also the PSU banks that have seen a cut of about 1.6% or so. But if you look at the way how the markets have fared in today's trading session, much better than the rest of the globe. Aisha, you have the US futures that are down about 1.5%, but we are just ending the day with cuts of about 0.5% or so for the benchmark, as well as Nifty Bank is down about 0.6% as we speak, though the advanced decline ratio has not seen a stark improvement from the day's lowest point.
We're shutting shop for the day, and come tomorrow, we're only going to be inching closer to, the RBI policy, and that's definitely something that's going to be key on everyone's radar. The anticipation is that the RBI should move on rate cuts, but let's see what actually transpires in the run-up to that. Tomorrow, of course, other than a couple of earnings like Titan, etc., what's going to be key is to look out for how much more of a cool-off do you see on US equity markets, because as we speak right now and see it, seems like we're headed in for a big decline overnight. The US futures are sharply lower. But for now, it's a goodbye from all of us. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.